You know you were coming.
I wanted to surprise you.
Money talking like we FaceTime daily.
Hello?
Ring, 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 Tom Brady.
What up?
Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
Who the one that's doing it better than us?
Y'all stink. This is skunk. It's 7 to none.
Yeah, I get what I want, that's what leverage does.
They said it was enough, but it's never enough.
All of y'all overpriced, but you still ain't overpriced.
Take it's hot, cold as ice. Something like the golden ice.
Big screen, poltergeist, I don't need a ghost to write.
Got the numbers where I want them. It's some loaded dice.
Brick by brick, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids, got a fortune. It's
Money talking like we FaceTime daily.
Hello?
Ring, 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 Tom Brady.
What up?
Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
bring it to the judge, she gon' never say I'm innocent.
Did it, then I did it again. Ain't no coincidence.
Did it with a minimal plan, there was no middleman.
Did it with the little I had. It took some discipline.
Giving everything that I had, but never giving in.
Face to the sky, let the sunshine graze me. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Grateful for it, got me feeling so amazing.
Ring, 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 yeah, I run it like Sonic.
Knuckles all shining like my fist got polished.
Pinky ring on, that's an expensive promise.
All y'all clowns ironic, cause you not it.
Brick by brick, build a fortress. Crib got big, it's enormous. Whip got grip, it's performance. All my kids, got a fortune. It's
Money talking like we FaceTime daily.
Hello?
Ring, 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 Tom Brady.
What up?
Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Set the bar way too high. Can you blame me? Yeah. Going for the green, John Daly. Still want more out of it. Can you blame me?
Can you blame me? This stuff is exciting. You guys are crushing it. We do. Chris already posted the link. We do have the PYT up. Look, if it fills the night before this is over, I will rip it tonight. As long as most, if not all, payments are in. But we're definitely ripping this, and I'm gonna start with some Pokemon while people trickle in. But I gotta tell you, so my buddy's been looking for some brown butter or brown sugar bourbon to make some old fashions with. So I went into a store we don't go by a lot. Let me get this game on real quick. I just want to have this on. So I can say I watched one playoff game, Chris, 49-72. Ugh! What a horrible game to tune into. Is that the... Oh, I said the number one seed is winning. I thought it was reversed. So anyhow, I go into the store and I'm like looking all over. They don't have anything, but they have this on sale pancakes and bacon whiskey. I'm like, dude, it was on sale for $20. I'm like, this is gonna be awful. It's just gonna be sugar. That's what they do. And I got up to check it out, and the guy wasn't even checking me out. He was working there, but he was back. He goes, "You ever have that?" I said, "No, I was looking for brown sugar, but I'm gonna try this in an old fashioned." He's like, "Dude, it's spot on." I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool, thanks." I was like, "What do you do with it?" He goes, "Just drink it." So I get home, I opened it up, took a sip. Dude, if you've ever gone to like a low-key diner, where it's a little like, it's a been there forever kind of diner, and you have pancakes and bacon, this is literally what it tastes like. Not like fancy, good, it's griddle style diner pancakes and bacon. I don't know how else to explain it, but that's my experience with it. It is spot on. The guy was not lying. I couldn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. And when someone like raises your expectations, you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Dude, it was spot on. So if we pull a big card, I will absolutely take a shot of that. And before we get to basketball, which we are doing right away, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to record this quick. Do this first partner. So if you didn't see Coach Code Collectibles did something on this week, these boxes are blowing up because of these first edition packs in here. Not the stickers, but these first edition illustrator cards, because apparently there's some baller cards in it. So, let's see if we can find some. And it may be the best day of my whole life. Anybody watch that dude that travels? I think it's Ryan does. All right, we'll start with the Mega Evolution. This is all for Jim Larson. And again, we are doing the basketball, guys. It's just some... This filled last night. We didn't get to it. All right. C-Dot. I'm not even going to try the names. We know what we're going for. Volpix. Knucklestack. And probably not who we're looking for, but... All right. Let's try the next pack. I know Jim's cool if we do this quick, and I'm sure James is as well. We're just looking for the bangies. If it's One Piece, I'll take my time. This Pokemon I hunt. I just never got into it. Ooh, something coming up. Charmander. And not as big as I was hoping. Cool Charmander here. Big Pokemon release this week. There was a new Magic release today as well. I had a chance to get some of that. I passed on that. But big new Pokemon release this week. From what I understand. Oh, there we go. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. I think I have to see which ones of these are the big ones. But I'm going to top load all of these cards because they seem to be doing really well. So we want if it's Charizard, it's good. Charmander, not so much. All right. So that was for Jim. Real quick, we're going to do James so that he can watch whenever he has the opportunity. And then we'll go from there. We're going to get right into basketball after that. And again, I apologize, guys, because this filled late last night after we did our Disney break last night, which was really cool. I don't know that I'm going to do any more immediately, but I will try to continue to do that. Unless, if I would have gotten messages like, do another Disney, I don't want to put it on you guys. But if I had a lot of interest, but we got very lucky on our Disney break. For those of you who don't know, we pulled 2 autos and 3 boxes, and apparently that's kind of rare. 3 boxes max per case, pretty much. Wes, I have to look. You want me to say the names? I get made fun of. I'm worse at this than I am at basketball names or hockey names. There we go. Shuckle. How's the Shuckle in this set? I don't know how the Shuckle is, but it is one of those. We'll do a little peeksy here in a minute. Let me see if the Shuckle amounts to anything. And I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you're unfamiliar with Pokemon or like any TCG, let me show you a little trick that I love to use. All right? If you have Google Lens, probably ChatGPT will work too. I just open my Google Lens. I take a picture of it, okay? Just going to snap a picture on Google Lens. And then I say, take me to TCG Player. So it's going to bring up the most recent comp on TCG Player. TCG Player is great for any Pokemon, One Piece. You go down here, it shows you the chart. Currently, last market price is $5.30, most recent sale $4.60. So $5 just on that card. But that's a real quick shortcut I learned when I started doing One Piece here recently, collecting One Piece. Fun way to do that. So if anyone's looking for a quick shortcut on how to do it, Gramble, Blowtorch, Wigglypuff. Nothing major we were looking for. But again, I'm sure those cards, I know that the bigger ones, I've been getting those mystery Pokemon packs that apparently have really old packs, like Series 1 stuff randomly inserted. I didn't open the packs. I opened the 6 mystery. They're like, it's like a mystery box. You open up, there's a mystery pack inside. It was not good to me. Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio. So, no Charizard. eBay pick is nice too. Sometimes you have to filter through that a little bit more. Plus, a lot of people in gaming seem to like either TCG Player or Collector. They'll use it's funny. I've learned this recently that the buyer and the seller, if they could be the same person. Let's just say hypothetically, a guy has a stand and you go to buy from him, he's like, yeah, but what's the eBay price? And then if you see him come up to buy a ear stand, he's like, but TCG player says, so they don't use something if they're selling, but when they're buying, he's like, I only use, I've literally seen it. I'm like, dude, I bought from you earlier and you told me you like to use, yeah, on certain cards I do. Okay, cool. On this card, let's just go ahead and go with the average. The last show I did was so frustrating. And I've done a lot of shows. I've never had a bad show. And financially, it was a good show. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Financially, it was a good show. Like, as far as mentally and just the enjoyment of the show, it wasn't there. It was way too many hobby shops and repackers trying to get stuff for their store or the repacks and wanted everything at 60%. It was just the mellow ball. I like the looks of these. I've heard these are loaded with number content. Scotty Barnes for the Raptors with a little reptilian. All right, you guys are going to have to help me with some of the rookies. I'm going to put them all up here for now, though. Obviously, you guys have assigned college teams, so you'll get those. But I'm going to put the first and the rookies up here. We'll deal with some of them later. Oh, what did Floyd hit? I didn't see it. We've been on the move. We actually did get dinner somewhere. We went to ninja practice and then grabbed the steak at Roadhouse because we had buy one, get one free. Carmelo Anthony, you're king. I'm going to be putting a bunch of stuff off to the side. That doesn't mean it's all getting sleeved. What up, Mazars? Bear with me. This is the first basketball I've done in a while. Certainly the first Topps basketball I've done in ever, I think. Sadiq White, first refractor for Syracuse. Now, this might be a little difficult for me because those aren't in alphabetical order. But Syracuse going out to, let's see if I can find it quickly. I may have to utilize the search. Because if we don't have it, it may have to be random to all. It goes to Josh Crane with the Lakers, Syracuse, Wake Forest spot. There we go. Yeah, they're all getting put over here. Well, I would think first are better than the rookies, correct? Historically, Bowman would be what you would, first would be what you would want, right? I mean, rookies are good too for certain ones, but the first are the ones that end up having the most value, right? Sienna Betts for UCLA. Rookie Ronaldo. A lot of college females too. So tell me, what do you think? Oh, that's where you're at in Cuse? Just in Cuse. How do we feel about the mix of the college? Walter Clayton, greatness loading. And Devin McLaughlin. I will probably watch some breaks of this tomorrow. I mean, I don't know how much of this we'll do. This is it for now. Maybe we'll get some more of the retail depending on how it goes. Anthony Edwards. Tooney. Or not Tooney. Toohey. Crump. Victor. Ace Flag. This dude looks like he was allowed to go to the courts, but like they don't let him play. Who is Ace Flag? I mean, the name's kind of sweet. All right, that's the first one. I'm just gonna go through, grab any rookies and first out. I'll mess with it later. I'm not gonna mess with it all right now. But that way I have it all separated. All right, there we go. We had about equal rookies in first as we actually did base. So I don't think all rookies in first are getting sleeve. We actually had more rookies in first than we did base cards. Is Cooper Flag's twin brother? I don't believe you. So the first blaster, just to kind of do a little, you know what, maybe I'll put it off to the side here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm going to do blaster 1 just for the first couple to see what we're getting out of there. The whole pro versus college, pro uni versus college doesn't play here. Question, what do you mean, Chris? The WNBA does have their own set. But I don't understand why they don't keep it separate. Bowman first is college, rookies, NBA. Right. But eventually, it's the first year they're doing this. So that's what I'm asking. So let me ask you this. Let's assume this has been out for 4 years, 3 years. What if Cooper Flag had a Bowman first license and had a rookie first? Which card would sell for more? Because in baseball, it's the first, right? Here we go. Tracy McGrady, refractor, your king. Derek Dixon, first Bowman for UNC. And listen, guys, you're not going to offend me if you say, hey, sleeve this. Hey, this is good. It's not, it's his twin, not identical, but twin. Really? Now I have to go back. I thought Wes was messing with me. When I told you I have watched no basketball this year, I wasn't lying. We got our first numbered card. It's going to be for South Carolina, Tania Latson. That's going to go to Connor Tressler. He has the Timberwolves, Purdue, and South Carolina out of 250 purple. Tania Latson, University of South Carolina. All right, Leah, what's up? Cam Ward, different Cam Ward. What if you get the Cam Ward spot in a multi-sport break? I see what he's saying. It's in baseball. They do Photoshop their pro uni. Okay. How does that change? Very good point. The farm system's very different. Your king, Shai Gilgeous. Kobe Bria. Winters Grady. Isaiah Dennis. If it's a refractor rookie or a refractor first, it's 100% getting sleeved. Or top-loaded. Or top-loaded. Michael Porter. Tyler Hero. Bronny James. Kawhi. These are going to get top-loaded too. They seem to be 1 per. Maybe 2 per. Dylan Harper, Grace Knox. So this is Cooper Flag's fraternal twin brother. Is he good? He plays for Maine. Can he ball? Like I said, his brother let him go to the court. He was allowed to go because he was Cooper's brother. But they were like, dude, you can bring him, but he can't play. So Maine was like, hey, if we get him, maybe Cooper will come watch some games. I mean, I'm assuming I should have known Maine had a basketball team, but I don't think they've ever been in the spotlight, right? Drake, I'm sorry, that's mean. JT Toppin verified for Texas Tech. Sabonis, Shelton Henderson. A lot of college in here. Yeah, Chris, that was a really good point about the jerseys. Thank you for bringing it up. Wes, thanks for kind of laying it out as well. Reminding me in case I missed Chris's comment, which happens from time to time. Hugo Gonzalez. There's a Victor Wembanyama's Collectibles, like a little hobby shop. Look, it's like such an AI, but hey, it's cool. High school basketball players play at the next level. What's the percentage of baseball? He eats his chicken medium rare. Chicken tartare? Who doesn't like a good chicken tartare? All right. So this is going to be Blaster 2. We're going to do the first 5 blasters, and then we're going to check it out. A little halfway point recap. I'm going to put all the rookies on one side. So don't stress. I'm putting, just because I'm setting all the rookies and the first on a pile doesn't mean they're all getting sleeved. But just know I will do my due diligence, and we'll make sure Take care of it. Second blaster better than the first. We had a numbered card, some nicer inserts. Let's see how we can keep it going. McNeely. Kobe Bryant. Azor Thompson for the Pistons. I mean, $20, I mean, that's scratch-off ticket price, right? So it's fun to take the shot on it. Pindulo. Has anyone been in any or watched any hobby of this? How's it look? I mean, it's expensive. I think it's like $600-700 a box. Somewhere around there. We have Ray Allen. Sniper. Lewis. Easton Lewis. There's some interesting names. Quickly. Oh, I think we have some color coming. Giannis. Dame. Braun. How about out of 150, Richie Saunders for BYU. That's going to be Daniel Peters. He is the Bucks and BYU. Out of 150 paper. Yeah, that's survival of the fittest. He was like, I'm going to be the man. Leah Macy for Notre Dame. Talent tracker. Notre Dame going out to the Clipper spot. Josh Crane. It's a cool looking card. Talent tracker. Bowman Chrome. It says Bowman Chrome U on it. Which so it looks like they just combined the products. Bowman Chrome U and Bowman. So like I guess it is. All the U is the, I just noticed it kind of. I don't know what took so long. Trying to read and figure out what the hell I'm doing here. But, so this is Greatness Loading. Dylan Harper, rookie for the Spurs. I'm curious why they didn't do two separate products. Why aren't they doing Bowman U and Bowman? I don't know if it's just easier for them to combine it. Reagan Beers, University of Oklahoma. Aaron Wiggins. All right, so that's blaster number 3. We're going to do 2 more, and at the halfway point, we will do... I want to put that... Is there only one game on right now? Chris? He really should just be a freshman in college. I mean, what is he, 19? All right, there's 3. Yeah, it hasn't changed, Wes. Ew, that would suck. So all football is going to have... I mean, Whatnot Breakers will love it. Imagine selling 64 random spots, or even more. You pay for a random spot, and they're random every university that has a card. That would be very rough. There's a LeBron. Hugo. Caleb Foster and Fisher for UConn. I definitely wouldn't like that as a football fan, but maybe it'll only be is that just going to be for like Bowman products? Reagan Beers, Talent Tracker, Javon Small. This girl can ball, right? That Beers girl. I bet not on Whatnot. Well, imagine the college spot as one spot in this. Kobe White, I mean, you would get over half the cards. I don't know. The reason I bring it up, Chris, is I heard tonight a lot of people are doing this as a 60-some spot break, like 64 or 65 spots. Kobe White out of $3.99. That's what the person who shared the list, Tony in our group, shared the list with me, and he's like, most people are doing these all as separate spots. I certainly didn't want to do that with retail. Maybe with hobby if you're trying to make the spots cheaper. But I was not going to try to even fathom doing that with just... Imagine getting Gonzaga as your spot in a random teams break of equal. All right, here we go. Jakushinas, the Heat, rookie. Chris Paul, Sienna Betts. Michael Thompson is at the Thunder game right now. You get Maine University. Sweet, I got Maine. First refractor, Tania Latson. So we've had one without a numbered card, one with. Owen Freeman. Pascal Siakam. Cam Ward, verified. All right, so we're 4 in. We'll do one more, and then we're going to do a half point. Oops, I already said that. A half point recap. You guys can give me your full thoughts at that point. I have them all stacked back here. One more will be halfway. I think it'll take time for Topps to get kind of like established with a different way of doing things. I mean, I like it separate, but that doesn't mean a lot of people don't. I mean, give me your thoughts, guys. Would you rather have it separate? There's a Cooper Flag rookie. Would you guys rather have it separate or together? College and pro. Bryson Tiller. First Cooper Flag rookie. See, he's the one that's allowed to play anywhere he wants. Even if he's... Why does he look even so much older than his twin brother? Jadis Civil, VIP. You like seeing it together? Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have a take on basketball. I'd like to give my honest take on football. I'd have to see it. Here we go, Grady Dick. 11 out of 99 with the Reptilian on. It's sweet, kind of sweet on the Raptor card. Grady Dick going out to the Raptors there. That's going to be Rod. I do like that there's a lot of numbered content in here. Although we've had a lot in Chrome football as well. Not cool. Well, the other night we had, 5 numbered or 6 numbered in the blasters. We only did 8 total retail products. Here's a die cut Yang Hansen for the Trailblazers going out to Jason Murphy. Rookie of the Year favorites, Yang Hansen. Who did it better, Dick or Yang? All right, still 2 more packs here. Sarah Williams from UConn. Green Dick. You need medicine for that. Trust me. Caleb Wilson. Oops. All right. I feel like, although I know we're doing blasters a lot of bases, I feel like there's a lot of repeats. A lot of dupes of players. I don't know how big the checklist is, though. That's not always a bad thing, but Yang sucks, does he? All right. I'm going to go through our first couple boxes. Our first box just had the Sadiq White, Scotty Barnes. And Walter Clayton. Probably this is the only noticeable one here. Second box, Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's Collectibles. Hobby Stars. I don't know how rare those inserts are. We had the numbered Tania Latson. That's out of 250. Again, this is just halfway point. We had Talent Tracker, Leah Macy. That's some sort of refractor. I don't know. We're going to see if there's any more of those. Out of 150, Richie Saunders, Paper Blue. A Dylan Harper. And then box 5 was Jacunias, a LeBron, Kobe White out of 299, Cam Ward, Reagan Beers, and a refractor, Tania Latson. All right. Not horrible. I would like to see the second half be better. Let's see what we can do. So there's just 200 NBA players. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe there's less NCAA on the checklist. That could be what it is. Because I'm noticing the NCAA players more. It could be that there's just less of a checklist for NCAA, but they're in the product as much, right? NBA, 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 and then college, college, college. That one seems like it's a little bit less. Mark Williams for the Hornets. All NBA in the front. There's a hobby stars LeBron going out to the Lakers. It's going to go out to Josh Crane. I like these. This is a cool set. I wonder if they have numbered versions of this. King James Collectibles, Wembanyama's Collectibles. They're very cool cards. Kind of cool. They're just common inserts, but I'd also think some numbered parallels. Cam Ward. Cameron Johnson. There's a Jasper Johnson. I've given up on trying to separate all the rookies and stuff to do it. I'll pull out the big names from the big teams. I'll have to look that up tomorrow. Jasper Johnson, first Bowman refractor. There's a Josh Giddey. That dude. Juju Watkins, not a first, not a rookie. The unnumbered parallels are reptilian refractors. That's what they're called. These are reptilian refractors. Okay. But that reptilian refractors are also numbered too, right? Like we have that green dick. Darren Peterson. So 300 total player checklist. And I'm sure other names on the autos, checklist, like insert only. Dylan Harper, Rockstar Rookies. See something nice out of the last pack of this blaster. It's been a little, this one's been a little dry. Steph Curry, Tyrese Proctor, Gillespie, and Crump for Texas. Yeah, I don't know, fam. What do you think? Yeah, we pulled that green dick. Pulled on that green dick. I want something that makes me take a shot of this pancakes and bacon whiskey. Gets me excited to rip that PYT Chrome. Pascal, Cam Thomas. The Reptilian Refractor. Bubba Carrington. They seem to be one or two a box. I don't know if there's a guaranteed number. Richard. Sadiq White. Owen Freeman. Michael Porter. Here we got a Jimmy Butler for the Bulls. You're a king. Richie Saunders. We pulled one of his numbered cards. Anthony Black. Come on, give us some numbered stuff. Johnson for LSU. LSU going out to Daniel Peters. He also has the Bulls spot. Refractor Reptilian first. Maybe if I take a shot of the whiskey, we'll get a good card. Should we try that? Skinner, VIP. That's a sweet photo. Truthfully, I've been excited. Chrome football was nice, although I didn't love the hobby price. I still don't think it's a good deal. That's why I've been ripping a lot of the retail. I just can't bring myself to spend that, charge up on it, and then be like, oh yeah, this is a good opportunity for you guys to hit something. I wanted to see where the prices settle, and I feel like it has. But it is a nice change of pace to see different cards. I feel like it's nice to have license or something else. And I'm actually, like I said, if Panini gets on-licensed Prism and stuff, that can still be fun. There's a Cooper Flag rookie. Let's get a refractor of him, a numbered one. Kobe Brea, rookie refractor. We haven't seen a lot of the rookie refractors. That's for the Suns going out to Wes. Wes, you got a rookie refractor there. Take two. Did you see what I have here? We have 3 blasters left, by the way. If you didn't see, Chris, I have this pancakes and bacon whiskey. I'm just going to take a slug for you guys as a good luck. Let's see what we can find in the Bowman. Good luck to our Bowman people. If you're in it tonight, best of luck. I want to hit some of these last 3, something big. For 20, we have to keep in perspective, this is 20 a spot. Could have, doubled it. Did a bigger one. We'll see. Maybe we'll have to split it in 2. I don't know. I want to see something big come out of the retail, though. Topps has impressed me with their retail. Breakfast in a bottle, baby. It's maple syrup. It's like the carbiness of pancakes. When you take that syrupy bite that's soaked into the pancake, and then it finishes like your bacon was sitting on it. It's not like you ate a piece of bacon, but like your bacon was sitting on your pancake with syrup. It's one of the best I've ever had. It's a little sweet to drink all the time, but its flavor is just unbelievable. Jeremiah Fears, Rockstar Rookies. So what are the case hits in this? What am I looking for? What are the names of them? I did not even see. There's Luka in the Lakers card. Talent tracker. Drink your breakfast. Eat your food, Tina. We got a Iguodaro. Reptilian refractor. We still have a breakup tonight that we can rip, but there are a few teams left. If it's full by the time we're done here, we'll rip it. If not, we have something to do tomorrow. I am around again all day tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like it's because the college list is only 100 players to the NBA is, 200? And they're like pretty much maybe slightly less. There's a Con rookie. That's the first we've seen of him. Dwayne Wade. First Con rookie we've seen. Oh, they do have the Garbage Pail Kids. Are they assigned to teams or are they just random? I saw pictures of them. I didn't realize, do they have teams? Ja. How about a first Emily Skinner for Duke? First refractor reptilian. Jamie's reminded us, let's fill football. What do we have left, Jamie? What teams, what price points? Do you know? Oh, and Freeman. I keep thinking that's a Cooper Flag. Darren Peterson. Derek Lively. All right, 2 more to go. Come on. Not mad. Not overly excited. Not mad that we already have 3 numbered cards. 2 or 3? 3. Kobe White, Saunders, and the South Carolina lady. 2 of the Hobby Shop cards in Victor and LeBron. But I would like to see a little bit more. Again, only 20 a spot, so we got to temper expectations a tad. Boyles for the Raptors. Are they actual players? I didn't know. I just saw the characters. I didn't know if they were maybe kind of like an off, just they're like made up names, right? Again, I haven't looked at this much. I just trying to get a little bit of everything on release day. And plus we just have, here we got a number card. It's going to be a rookie too for the Raptors going out to Rod. How about Colin Murray Boyles, 371 out of 499. 10 blasters, 4 numbered cards, 2 of the Hobby Shop inserts, which seem to be a little rare. We're close enough. We hit to some Brave. We need a Shador fan. Where's Doug at? We're going to get another Hobby Shop. This one's going to be Anthony Edwards. Edwards All NBA Shop. Card 14. So there's a good bit of names in this set. I am, truthfully, as a collector, especially football, I'm excited to see the stuff they do with football with that, right? Those random inserts like that. I've been back in the hobby since 2017. And I have a lot of the, here we go, another first. Shrewsbury for Notre Dame. Going out to Josh Crane. Man, I feel like I've said your name a lot tonight, Josh. But yeah, I'm excited. It seems to be the same rookies every year with Panini. Been doing it for 8-9 years now. McNeely. Why does that look like the dude that just... James Vanderbeek. Why is Liam McNeely, R.I.P., James Vanderbeek. R.I.P. James Vanderbeek, not McNeely. All right, 1 more blaster to go. Come on. We did get a numbered card there. I've heard there's ink in these too, man. How are you going to advertise? Look for autographed cards. I'm looking. I've looked in 9 boxes. Let's look in this 10th one. I'd like to see something ink. The one you sent. All right, let me see it here. Chris, if you haven't noticed, I really am trying to pay more attention. All right, so I saw other ones. Let me show you the ones. So this is the one Chris is showing, Cooper Flag. So the one that I saw Anthony sent me, let me pull it up so you guys can see why I'm a little confused and you're not like, this motherfucker's crazy. I mean, I know you know that. We've talked a lot here. The Ace. All right. I guess Cooper Flag's work because it's flag, but this is like Prized Peterson, Aced, Hurting Harper, Savage Sienna. So I see, when I saw these, but the Cooper is just flag, right? His flag's part of the front of the name. But yeah, the Cooper Flag makes more sense. Let's pull one of those. Derek Lively. We got some numbered action. Hey, we asked for it. We got it. For Duke, Caleb Foster, auto out of 150. Duke going out to the Pelican spot, Ethan Troutman. We did get our auto. So it's nice to see that they're in here. They said look for him. We were looking. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that'd be like saying, like, I just thought of the corniest name. I'm not even going to say it. It was with Josh Allen, and it was so bad. But it was like, it kind of went along with the Cabbage Patch Kids, like, 90s. I can't say it. It's so corny. Oh, even for me. It made me laugh, though. Tyler Hero. I get what you're saying, though, Chris. If I would know. But if I would have saw a Cooper flag, I would have known right away. Listen, I've replaced my love of everything else outside of football into baseball. I told my wife tonight, I'm like, you get me into these Orioles. I'm following every game. And now you're kind of like, She says, I just like watching it when we're outside. That doesn't work for me. Ah, One Piece. All right, fair enough. It took me a long time to learn the One Piece, too. Madison Booker. A lot of ladies on the Reptilian Refractors. All right, we had some last box magic. Let's do some last pack magic. Juju Watkins. All right. So listen, $20 a spot. I like to say that. I know I've said it. I know you know it. But like, let me just repeat it so that they're all players. Thank you, Jason. Let me just repeat it because I feel like we got to remember $20 is not that big of a risk for some big potential. Goes up here. Numbered goes up here. All right, just some inserts I top loaded up, but probably not great. But the greatness loading: Clayton, Jaconis, Assange. We had the Harper, Richardson, Murray Boyles, and then for our Kings we had just that. Oh, we had some other ones, but I sleeved up. That was LeBron Kings. We had the Yang Hansen with the rookie die cut. A top in there. Rockstar Dylan Harper, Rockstar Fears. I wasn't sure really what to top load on that, but let's go ahead and go over our Reptilian cards that were not refractor first. Scotty Barnes, Kawhi, Thompson, Hero, Williams, Carrington, and Iguodaro. This is like our only rookie refractor I saw. Kobe Brea. And then we had a Con and 2 flags. That is two drinks at Starbucks, yeah. Craziness, right? Let's do our Reptilian refractor first. I think they're all ladies. No, one gentleman. This is also a talent tracker. Leah Macy was the only refractor of one we pulled, so I just kept it up there. So our first refractor Reptilians: Braden Shrewsbury, Sarah Williams, Jasper Johnson, Zaire Johnson, Emily Skinner, and Madison Booker. So they were all, the Reptilians are not, I guess you can only get the first in that. No rookies though. Okay, so all ladies except for one. Interesting. Something to see and pay attention to. Here's the meat of it all, though. I did like these. Oh, we had more. Tania Latson, and so we had another gentleman, Sadiq White, all first. So a bunch of first repair refractors. Top 15 are good. All right, here's what we're going to do. This is the real recap here. We had 3 of these hobby shops: Edwards, Wembanyama, and James. I like them. I think they're cool. Here are our numbered cards. Tania Latson out of 250 for South Carolina. Richie Saunders out of 150 paper for BYU. Colin Murray Boyles out of 499 for the Raptors, rookie. Kobe White for the Bulls out of 399. We had Grady Dick for the Raptors, Reptilian out of 99. And a Caleb Foster for Duke, autograph 34 out of 150. Not bad. I mean, for all retail to get all that numbered, an auto. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, for sure. Again, I'm not the guy to talk to about basketball. I'm always honest with you guys about that. I wish I knew more. If we broke it more, if we got more consistent with it like we have baseball, I'd know more. I rip it because, you know, we haven't done it in a while. It's a new release, but I get it if you want to rip more of it with someone that has a better knowledge of basketball. I mean, I'm just being straight up honest. I love the hobby for the hobby and the sport. Basketball is not my strength. I wish Chris was closer so he could rip it for us. I'm looking at messages I have here. All right, guys, I'll be back in a little bit. I'll check on the PYT quick. We're getting close. All right, guys. Love y'all. We're back for more tomorrow. Maybe later. Peace.